Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 32nd annual LPRT Christmas Classic. We're at Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club here on the championship court. This is our first of two ladies semifinals for the LPRT singles draw here Saturday right outside of Baltimore, Maryland. We have from Mexico, Montse Mejia versus the fellow Mexican Paola Longoria. Players are getting introduced right now by tournament director and sponsor Stuart Solomon and LPRT Commissioner TJ Bamba. Tail of the tape for these two ladies against each other. 21 total meetings, 20 of those coming on the LPRT tour. Out of those 20, Paola Longoria has won 16, Montse Mejia 4. The one coming on the international stage was a win for Paola Longoria. All-time record in the semifinals on tour. Paola Longoria, 134 wins in the semis. Only 11 times has she failed to advance to the finals. Montse Mejia, 13 times she's advanced on to the finals. 9, her tournament has come to an end right here in the semis. It's Mexico versus Mexico in the 2024 Maryland Christmas Classic when we come back from a short commercial break. The stage is set. Players are ready in the all-white. Paola Longoria in the back in the green and gray. We have Montse Mejia, our head official, Troy Wargon. Our line judges on the left and right sides, we have Mario Mercado and Frederic Lambert. I'm joined in the booth by our one and only best content creator in the game, Christina Amaya. Christina, how are you today?
I am good. How are you?
Doing great. What is your predictions here? We went over the tail of the tape before we started. Longoria, 16 wins out of the 20 meetings between these two. What does Montse have to do in order to find her way to victory today?
I mean, I think Montse has to take the chances. Like sometimes there are some chances, it's just that it's really hard to be consistent. And that's what Paola does pretty much. Like she's a very consistent player, very smart player. She studies every player before every match. So I think the last time these two played, actually Montse got the match. It was a local tournament in San Luis Potosí. So maybe she's motivated by it. You never know.
Yeah, and with the chance to talk to Paola's coach here in Maryland before the match, they definitely said that they did some video analysis of Montse's game this morning in the hotel room. So as you alluded to, Longoria always wanted to study her opponent's tendencies and shot selections.
Yeah, they definitely do the homework before every match. So that makes a huge difference. And like I said, like the consistency of the shots of Paola are like I think their biggest weapon.
Yeah, and age definitely a factor in this one. Montse Mejia just recently turned 25 years of age. Paola almost 20 years her senior. So with almost a 20-year age gap, you know, Mejia relies a lot more on her athleticism, where Paola Longoria has to do that homework and play a little bit smarter than Mejia has to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the age is not a real factor right now because Paola is in really good shape. I think Paola must be like 35 or so. Like she's only like 10 years older than Monse. Monse is in great shape and she's such a fast player. She is very intuitive too. Like you can tell she's going for the ball even before the other player is hitting the ball. So as long as she can maintain that focus, she can do really well in the match. We're starting with Paola scoring 4 points ahead. Very smart shots, very good serves.
Great hands right there by Monse Mejia. Soft touch from the back court, gets herself in the box.
She's really good at that. Like if you play with Monse, you should know that she loves to get you out of position with like touches and changes of the rhythm during the game.
Yeah, and as you alluded to, she's very good at doing it. Sometimes a little bit too much almost gets her in some trouble.
Yeah. I mean, if she's in the zone, she just rolls everything in the front with the touches. But if she's not, then it's very dangerous shots because the ball is gonna be flotating in the middle. She aimed for that crack right there.
Yeah, it just came up a little bit short. We'll see what second serve she presents Mejia with right now. Mejia in the back, gonna attack. Longoria can't get it back to the front wall.
Let's see how Monse managed this serve.
Yeah, this is her third or fourth service attempt here in game one. Still yet to get a point on the board.
She needs to be more precise on that serve. I mean, this court, like the ball doesn't bounce as the other court, so it's very different when you play in another court and then you come to this one.
Yeah, our other courts here do not have full back glass. This one does, so that accounts for some of it. This one also having some court stickers on it. A little bit different construction. Good get by Mejia, but a setup for Longoria. Another good get. Longoria set up front court. Puts it wide angle right past Mejia.
Yeah, Mejia needs to do more effective shots, not only to defend and like just get the balls and put them on play. She needs to attack too a little bit.
Yeah, I'd love to see her get more aggressive and take some full swings, as you were saying, instead of just trying to put everything back to play with her hands.
And in this court also, it's really hard to kill the ball. I don't know, for some reason it comes up every time, so you gotta be really precise in order to roll out the ball.
This will be a setup opportunity for Mejia. Back glass, puts it away down the right-hand side.
That's what I'm talking about. If she keeps doing those full swing shots, she's gonna start to score points.
Yeah, and as she comes into the service box now for a fifth time in this first game, I'd love to see her come in with a plan, a strategy. It looks like, from our perspective, she's just coming in trying to hit a good serve. She doesn't care where it goes. I'd love to see her pinpoint exactly where she wants that to be.
Another setup.
Longoria now off the back wall, set up and rolled it beautifully.
Yes.
Longoria may not be one of the hardest hitters on tour, but she is very precise, as you alluded to earlier on.
And very consistent.
Off the back wall, Mejia had to go. It'll be a setup center court. Mejia, a good pickup. Another shot from Longoria and another good pickup from Mejia. Longoria, third time is a charm down that right-hand side.
I think we're gonna see a timeout soon from Mejia if this keep coming like this. She needs to reset. She needs to focus what she needs to do in order not to leave those balls loose in the middle.
Yeah, like that one right there. She just poked it back to the front wall. Very loose with that. Montse Mejia will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 1 minute here at the LPRT Network.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. The 32nd annual Christmas Classic. Longoria in the box. Good wrap serve around Mejia. My name's Sam Schultz. We have in the box with us the lovely Christina Amaya, joined by our broadcast director, Jay Josie, and the commissioner, TJ Bomb.
Now we're 8-0 up. Paola is serving. We've been seeing her dominating the match so far.
An appeal's gonna come. Troy Wargon called it short. Disagree. An ace is the result.
It was actually a really good serve.
We have a little bit better vantage point than Troy Wargon and the line judges. We are up top, gives us a great view of that short serve, or in that case, the good serve.
Like right now, Paola is doing really good serves. If Montse cannot change the momentum, it's going to be really tough for her to take this the other way. We have 11-0. Let's see if Paola is going to stick with a Z serve or she's going to go to the left side.
Yeah, and that Z serve's been working for her. Z serve, we're going straight down that right-hand side. If it's not broke, why change it?
Yeah. She used it against Riquelme. She used it against Mendez too. So she's very confident about it.
Longoria off the back wall. Mejia in center court. Mejia trying to take this one, and she will take the rally. Mejia lets out a scream, strikes the ball after the rally. No warning coming from Troy Wargon. See if that gets her fired up.
Yeah, in that rally you could see she took her to the back, and then she took her to the front. That's what you need to do when you're planning something. When you have a plan in your head, like to take to the player to the back, and then you pinch or do whatever in the front to move the opponent.
High lob nick on that second serve to the backhand of Longoria. And that'll be Mejia's first point here in game one. Both of these players had a first round bye. Longoria got here by way of beating Riquelme 15-3, 15-3, and then Mendez 15-6, 15-8. Mejia beat Centeas and Paria, both in 2 as well.
She tried to overdo that one. I don't think she's feeling like the confidence yet.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive right there for Montse Mejia. Talked about it in an earlier match. You need to be aggressive, but still smart with your shot selection and placement.
Exactly. I mean, maybe Mejia is not like flowing yet, like maybe later in the game, you'll see more of her game.
Hope to get some of that Mejia magic going here in game 2, make it closer than this first, but the first isn't over. Longoria shooting from the back. With more shots like that, it will be over quick.
And Longoria is also, like she tries 1 of 2 serves and then she switches. She's just playing with it, making her uncomfortable. That was a really good shot from Mejia.
Yeah, Mejia able to put that one away, and you hear the crowd every time Mejia gets herself back in the box, clapping and kind of cheering her on. Seems like, you know, both of these players from Mexico, but the home crowd favors Mejia just by a little bit.
Yeah, and we have a pretty good crowd right here. Like this club has a really nice stand for viewers, and it's always full on the semifinals and finals.
Call was a skip, no appeal coming from the Longoria camp. Second serve coming here from Mejia. See if she can stay away from the attack of Longoria. Mejia controlling center through the early part of this rally, and it pays off.
In that shot, you could see she didn't use the full swing. Like she went middle high, but not that much power, so the ball came to the back and just died. It didn't come off the back wall.
Yeah, very smart not to overswing there by Mejia. Great serve. Set up off the back wall. Leaves it long. She wants a court hinder.
Yeah.
She's going to appeal a court hinder on the door. Couldn't see it and disagree, so it's going to be a replay. One line judge said that she couldn't see it. The other said he disagrees with Troy Wargon's call. Replay.
I mean, you could see she asked for it right after she hit the shot. It was really hard to see a court hinder like that.
Yeah, the referee has so much to watch for. That's why we have line judges. See Mejia talking to herself right there in the back of the court, just trying to get herself to play the way that she knows she's capable of.
I'm sure she's telling herself, like, don't leave the ball in the middle.
Yeah, no good is going to come back from you hitting the ball back to your opponent. Good wide angle there. Mejia's going to get aggressive.
And she misses that one. That was a really good idea of cutting off. If she makes that shot, like Paula was already there, but it's going to be an uncomfortable shot.
Yeah, and Montse Mejia takes the timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back 1 minute. The LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Sam Schultz, joining the booth with Christina Amaya. Longoria up 13-4 in game 1.
This is the second time she makes that jam serve. Even though Mejia is able to be fast enough to get it, she gets into an uncomfortable position to hit the ball.
Now Mejia in the box, short serve. Second serve upcoming. See if she sticks with going to the backhand of Longoria. She switches it up, goes forehand. Gonna be aggressive off the back wall. Longoria tracks it down well, but skips it in.
That's what she needs to do, like to keep her out of the back on the court, but not with setups. Like pretty much to every player, not just to her.
I'm sure that call will be appealed.
Yes,
Yep.
it will.
And Montse Mejia is going to appeal a short serve on herself. She wants a second. She will get it.
That's what the lines are for.
Yeah, and a real veteran move appealing your own serve short. Mejia now shooting left side, leaves it up off the back wall for Longoria to kill. Great serve by Longoria.
Good return also.
Mejia leaves it off the back wall, but it's right there. Longoria unable to get to that one.
Good hands by Mejia. Let's see if she can get the first serve in. She can serve really well when she's on.
Yeah, so far today, I've seen a lot of second serves from her. We'll see another one coming up right now. See her body language too. She's just frustrated with herself at this point.
Yeah, sometimes you need to focus on what you're doing. That was a really good shot.
Yeah, Condor-esque reach out there to just swat the ball to the front left corner.
Let's see if she can adjust that first serve. And another pinch, beautiful pinch.
Montse Mejia.
We're gonna see a timeout soon.
Call stands, appeal used, timeout by Paola Longoria. We'll take one too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have more exciting action in 1 minute from the 32nd Annual Christmas Classic.
The National Masters Racquetball Association. We are the world's premier adult racquetball organization for racket warriors 40 years of age and older. All round robin tournaments, where sportsmanship is paramount. Matches every day of the tournament, no more one and done events. Competitive age groups, all skill levels welcome. Social, friendly, and
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Montse Mejia rattling off points quickly, but will it be enough to get her back in this one? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Right now, Paola Longoria trying to control center court, but it's Mejia taking that rally.
That was a really smart shot. Like you can tell Mejia is getting more into the game now. I don't know if she's getting warm or what, but you can tell like that creativity of that last shot right there. That's something that she's really good at. She's very creative with the shots.
Couldn't get that one past Longoria. Boxes her out physically with her body to the wall. Gives herself a nice lane down that right hand side.
And she's closing the gap, 9-13.
Drive serve left. Mejia. That one hits the side wall. Lets Montse Mejia back into it and groans from the crowd as they know that's one Longoria should have had.
We're 10-13. And we'll see if Longoria can make the side on and close the game, or if Mejia is going to close up more the gap, and we're going to have a really tight first game.
Short serve, second serve upcoming. Let's see where she goes. It'll be to the forehand side once again. She's been liking the forehand side on her second serve. Not sure why, as right there it was a rollout by Longoria.
I think it was a little bit long, that serve. I mean, of course, the definition of Longoria was great, but if she's gonna go for that love serve, she needs to do it like a little bit shorter so it's more uncomfortable.
Longoria now drive serving to try to close out game one. I thought it was a great serve, called short by Troy Wargon. No appeal from Longoria.
Let's see if she goes for a Z.
She does just that. And Montse Mejia, the great wide angle pass around Longoria.
Just the right altitude, just the right amount of power.
Mejia drives Z to the forehand of Longoria. She puts it away expertly.
I don't know why she's not trying like she has a really good drive serve to the forehand. I don't think she has tried that much. Like she has mostly like focused on drive serves to the backhand side or the Z serves to the forehand side. Another aim to the crack. Didn't go well.
Second serve from Longoria to the backhand of Mejia. Steps up, cuts it off. Surprised to see Mejia not cutting that one off, but it doesn't seem to matter. A fist pump, a turnaround, and she's getting the crowd behind her as Montse Mejia.
She's been getting most points by pinching, like really good pinches.
11-13.
Great
And that's
serve.
an ace.
And it's 12-13. She was down like 11-4, 11-3, I guess. Something like that. She was able to close that gap.
And Montse Mejia is going to appeal 2 bounces here. A disagree in the corner that was closest to that line judge, but an agree from the same perspective as Troy Wargon.
Yeah, unfortunately, this port is really hard to see from just one angle.
Now 13 serving 12. Can Longoria finish it out? Justice, says Montse Mejia. A point to the sky and a rollout.
It was a great shot. And a great serve, too.
Yeah, a great serve. Had Mejia hesitating, but she was still able to get to it and roll it out. Mejia, no more timeouts. Longoria, 1 more timeout if need be. Longoria, the model of consistency right there. Great pinch winner. 13-12. She's been on 13 for almost 15 minutes. It'll be a timeout for Longoria. No more timeouts when we come back. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a rocky ride to the finish here in game number 1.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As Troy Wargon just expertly said, Each player, no more timeouts. The only way we get a stoppage is if there's an injury. Hopefully we don't encounter any of those. 13 serving 12. Longoria over Mejia. Longoria in the box.
Screen serve called. You can feel the tension of both players now that they're more close to in points.
Yeah, early on there was almost no tension when Longoria got out to that 13-4 lead. Now the score's tightened up. The air has seemed to be sucked out of the building. This one left up. Mejia puts it away with a scream. Look of disgust coming from Paola Longoria. Upset with herself.
I mean, you could tell at first Longoria was just shooting perfectly. Now she's getting a little bit more pressured, so that's why she didn't roll that one before.
So Paola Longoria not only disagrees, but she disagrees wholeheartedly, where she doesn't even play the rally out, turns around, appeals immediately. One line judge disagrees. One had no opinion, as in couldn't see it. So we have a replay.
She was arguing that it was exactly the same serve, and the first one was a screen and the second one was not.
Mejia in the front court, controlling center, 13-13. No lifelines left for Longoria. Cannot phone a friend, cannot use a 50-50.
Not either Mejia.
Neither can Mejia. No timeouts remaining. 13-13. Z-serve, backhand of Longoria. Set up, center of the court. Awkward chop, but it worked out. Mejia off the back wall. Slicing and dicing are both of them in the front. And it's Longoria who comes out on top. Forehand pinch winner.
I think Mejia tried to do too much in this rally. She just needs to relax and shoot her shots. Because Paola is going to fight hard.
That one's short. Shooters are going to shoot. Second serve now for Longoria. Z-serve. Mejia cuts it off. Longoria.
She's going to she's going to get just a replay. She tried to go for the avoidable.
Yeah, but after the call was made, no real argument from Mejia. Replay, which seems no harm, no foul. However, Longoria was on her second serve, so she'll get her first serve back. Great get by Mejia. Longoria shooting overhead. Mejia now in center. Great get off the back wall. Mejia set up front court. Passes Longoria, but a good track down. Mejia 30 feet away, can't put it away. Great get in the front court. Mejia.
He's going to get a replay on that.
A replay called. Groans coming from the crowd.
I think she could have hit the sidewall really high just to save the ball.
Yeah, or she could have went into the back glass. An appeal came from Longoria. Everyone up in arms, but both line judges agree with the call, so regardless if everyone else disagrees, the ones that mattered agreed.
Yeah, I just think we've all seen the athleticism of Mejia, so we all know that. Like I think she meant to hit that ball to the sidewall up just to save it.
Yeah, and now with that point coming from Longoria, she's off of 13 on to 14. It's game point number 1 for her. Longoria 38 feet away, a dive from Mejia, something we don't see too often, and was unable to come up with it. Paola Longoria comes away with game 1, 15-13. Too little too late from Mejia. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have more exciting action from the Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club when we return.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club. My name's Sam Schultz. Joining me in the box is Christina Amaya. Big thank you to our presenting sponsor, AGE Solutions. They are our presenting sponsor of this 32nd Annual Christmas Classic, the Purple Pen, the official ball of the LPRT. Action back on the court. Mejia serving first after she dropped game 1, but has a ton of momentum going into game number 2.
She's still not getting those first serves, but when she does, they're really good. And we have a double fault.
Yeah, double fault, first serve of the game, basically just handing Longoria a free rotation of serve here. Great serve by Longoria. Point called, no disagreement from Mejia. Off the back wall goes Mejia. Set up off the back wall for Longoria. She just pokes it back into the front wall, did Mejia, and Longoria capitalized.
I don't know if she was expecting that ball to make that bounce right there. You could see the ball, like she run into the ball.
And game 2 starts very similarly as game 1 did. Longoria out to the early lead.
She finally got caught by that gem serve.
Yeah, just caught the tail end of her skirt there. She was wearing shorts, it would have been okay, but the ball broke, so it'll be a replay.
It will be.
Broken ball, replay here.
You could see the fist pump of Mejia when that ball broke.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, and Mejia capitalizes right there.
You're right.
When Lady Luck is on your side, who is against you? Longoria, great angle, but Mejia able to track it down.
Good defense.
Mejia up top. Who's going to shoot it first? Longoria goes up top. Mejia's almost certainly going to shoot this. She does. Longoria, good pickup. Mejia shooting.
Nice.
Great wide angle right there by Montse Mejia, awarding her point number 1 in game 2.
You could see Longoria thought she was gonna shoot a pinch or something. She went too far up front.
Great serve, better return. Longoria all over it. Double-handed backhand from Mejia, who gets it. And Mejia unable to track that one down.
Great gets by these two players.
Oohs and ahs, groans coming from the crowd, but to no avail as Mejia did not win that rally.
You can see how fast these two are when they're battling in the front of the court. Like, it's really hard to hit a winner shot because they just pick up everything.
Yeah, and the one double-handed backhand by Mejia right there, would have loved to just see her get some depth on the ball to try to pull Longoria to the back of the court.
Exactly, just a little bit of patience to wait for that ball.
Yeah, it wouldn't have even mattered where she hit it. Longoria was so far out of position. Instead, she tried to pinch it in the front right corner.
That's right. Or sometimes you can just use the walls in the, like in the top of the wall. So it's like a defensive shot, but it takes the other player to the back.
1-2, Mejia finds herself back in the box, second serve. Longoria rips one cross court, but it's Mejia who closes that rally out.
It was a really good angle what she gave, the one she gave to that ball. So the ball gets to the back of the court. Sometimes she tries to do that, but it's too close to the wall, so it bounces in the wall and gets in the middle of the court. So she needs to give that angle more. She needs to open up more the court to take Longoria to the back, like Longoria did just now.
Yeah, that was a great angle chosen by Longoria, as you alluded to. Caught Mejia off guard, had her stumbling to the back court. Short serve, second serve upcoming from Longoria. Z serve, Mejia chooses not to cut it off. May have been a bad choice as it's a setup for Longoria. Good pickup by Mejia. Longoria off the back wall. Good pickup by Mejia again. Longoria to shoot. Mejia gets there. Longoria shooting a fourth time. Another get by Mejia.
Finally, she cuts that, those shots and put it in the front, so it was out of reach for Longoria. She was too way in the back.
And that is her expertise right there, those little pokes and flicks into the front wall. Like you said, when they are on, they are dangerous. When they're off, they're setups for her opponents.
Or they can give her a side out on an unavoidable hinder also. I mean, she tried to just put the ball in the back, but it touched the wall. And Longoria read it really well.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea from Mejia, but it was poor execution on that one. Leads to a side out on the penalty hinder. 2-2. Right there it pays off for her as she had Longoria way up front.
In order to do those shots, you need a lot of control.
A lot of control, a lot of anticipation, and quick hands. Something Mejia has all three of. 2-2. Longoria in the box. Set up center of the court for Longoria.
And finally, she breaks the tie. They were tied 2-2 for a little bit. Nobody was scoring any points.
Good wrap serve right there by Longoria. She tracks the ball so well. Set up center of the court. Mejia, great get off the back wall. Longoria set up down the line. Mejia going right. Longoria shooting left.
That was a really smart shot. They were both just like hitting cross courts, and then she ended up with a down the line. A smart shot.
Longoria, drive serve again to the right-hand side. That one's short.
I want to guess she's going to go for a Z-serve.
You were right, it's a Z, but Mejia cuts it off before it hits the wall. Expert move.
And with a really good angle. Like you can cut the balls off, but that one had a really good angle and died in the back.
Short serve right there from Mejia. Once again, that first serve percentage. She was getting them in towards the middle part of game one, but now struggling to find it again.
That serve was too wide and she won't forgive that. Those serves to the cracks are so close to the line. Sometimes it's really hard to tell if they work short or not.
Yeah, that one almost looked good. Mejia could appeal that it was a good serve and didn't get returned by Longoria, but no appeal from her and a point for Longoria. 5-2 now.
I think what's making the difference in this match overall, it's because it's the quality of the serves of these two players. I think Mejia has done like some aces and stuff, but Longoria's serves are being really more, like very much more effective.
Yeah, it's not always about the ace, it's about the return that you get off of your serve. If you get a weak return, set yourself up as Longoria did right there. That's what really matters.
Yeah, there have been so many three-shot rallies in this match.
Yeah, and it's a timeout from Mejia. We'll take 1-2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 1 minute. The LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we have a break in the action, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors for this event: Gearbox and Pro Kennex Racquetball, the NMRA String Theory, Solomon Racket and Sports, and Head Racquetball. Thank you to all the sponsors who make this event possible. Back to the action on the court. Longoria serving, Mejia, good return. Now the setup puts it right back to Longoria. Unforced error by Longoria, but Mejia will not stay alive too much longer with hitting shots like that to the forehand of Longoria.
You're right. The only reason she missed is because it took too long for her to put the racket up.
Racket prep, a very big part of a professional's game.
Another loose serve by Mejia. She needs to get those serves in.
And as you said, loose serve, hit the sidewall, came right to the powerhouse of Longoria. Great shot right there from Mejia. Longoria tried to jam Mejia. Mejia expertly waited for that one to hit the sidewall before taking it.
I think Longoria is using too much the jam serves now. Usually those jam serves are more like a surprise factor, unless the opponent is like weak on returning those serves.
Mejia wanted a replay hinder up until the moment Longoria skipped it. Then she said, oh no, we're okay. I'll take it. I'm a little surprised that Longoria didn't appeal on herself for that one with how confidently Mejia wanted it.
I don't think she realizes that it was actually a hinder or not. Like, I think it was just in, I mean, I didn't see a replay. I don't know where she was asking for it. Maybe that's why Longoria didn't appeal for it.
Nonetheless, Longoria finds herself back in the box, up 7-3. Longoria tracking well off the back wall. Up top she goes, set up off the back wall. Mejia brings it down. Longoria puts it away. Time and time again, Mejia brings that ball down right into the wheelhouse of Longoria to allow her to put that ball away.
She was trying to hit that angle that dies in the back in the forehand side, but it didn't work. It touched the wall too soon, so it got in the middle, and Longoria was so ready for that shot.
Z-serve from Longoria doesn't hit the back wall and gives Mejia enough space to cut it off confidently. Mejia down by 5. She was down much more in game 1 and was able to battle back before Longoria closed it out. We'll see if she can battle back again here.
That was a complete roll-out shot. She was right in front of the ball, and there was no way she could get it.
Z-serve again from Longoria, cut off by Mejia. Mejia shooting, Longoria great get.
Good anticipation too.
Longoria now up 9-3, extending her lead. Another Z-serve from Longoria. Shot well by Mejia. She wants 2 bounces. I don't think it was.
It was not 2 bounces.
She's going to appeal regardless. Mejia appealed 3 bounces. She's not going to get that. And even if she appealed 2, I don't think she would have got that either.
Like if Mejia doesn't get the center of the court, it's really hard for her to make points or a side out.
And right now, even with that ceiling ball, Longoria is controlling the center of the court, bringing Mejia all the way back to the back. On that one, Longoria says, good for you. You were able to roll it from 39 feet. Do it 15 more times.
Let's see what she comes up with a serve. And she needs to get in that first serve. It was a short serve.
Mejia asking why. Why did Troy Wargon knock on the glass? He says short, and the crowd chuckles. Great shot off the forehand of Paola Longoria. I'd love to see Montse Mejia do something different with her second serve.
Yeah.
She's just been throwing it up to the forehand of Longoria or that high nick lob, which has not been all that tight to the back glass. Maybe a straight in lob to the backhand side, a lob Z.
Or maybe just a half lob with a little bit of speed, like cutting the ball, something like that. Like just do something different.
Yeah, changing the height, speed, and angle of that ball to try to force Longoria to do something with it, force the problem. Off the back wall, Mejia shoots. Mejia will shoot again. Longoria, way to track that ball down, puts it away beautifully on the right-hand side.
Too much angle. She needs to get away from those walls when she's trying to shoot to the back.
Players will take a timeout. We'll stay right here and thank some of our local sponsors. Frank Hotels, KWM Gutterman, Team Dovetail, FSU coach, 3-Wall Ball, Jason Young, Adele Kokar, Frank McCabe, Simmons & Simmons, Sandy Stevens, Delilah Walters, Conrad Merseco, Racquetball Revival, RCN and Associates. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this tournament and many more tournaments like this possible throughout the year. Without you, this would not be possible. Our players would not be here, nor would we. So big thank you to all of our sponsors. We are at the Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club. Big thank you to them and their staff. They've been great to us all weekend here. Time back in on the court. 11-3, Longoria up. Z-serve, Mejia cuts it off, still hitting that side wall.
Really good shot and a smart shot from Mejia. You would think she was gonna go for a pinch or a cross court.
Yeah, Longoria sat on both of those, but she didn't sit on down the line. Mejia off the back wall, able to get there. Yeah, able to get that one again. With reckless abandon, left and right, running into both walls, and a replay called.
Mejia has such a powerful weapon. Is like that. If she wants to get 2 balls, she's gonna get every ball possible.
Maybe an ill-advised overhead attempt there. This one left off the back wall and skipped in. 4-11, a gift for Mejia. See if she can capitalize and make something of it. Great serve by Mejia. She's getting them in now. Good pickup by Longoria. Shot around her by Mejia.
Really good shot. She's finally getting those first serves in, like good serves, getting Longoria in an uncomfortable position to shoot. And that's how she's making more points.
Yeah, back-to-back points from Mejia. Another good serve, tracked down off the back wall, and it's not going to make it. (11-5). See if Longoria can close out game 2. It took her a while to close out game number 1. You remember she was stuck at 13 in game 1 until Mejia came back and tied it.
And there's like the gap is a little bit shorter this time than in game 1, so you never know what can happen.
Second serve now from Longoria. Z serve, Mejia shooting. Great track by Mejia. Off the back wall, Longoria. Mejia skips it in. Not happy with herself on that one.
She hesitated on that shot. You could see like she wasn't sure what to shoot. I think she had so many options on her head. That happens a lot.
Longoria Z serve barely doesn't hit that third wall. Mejia shooting, Longoria putting it away. Once again, Mejia shoots, Longoria puts it away. Mejia is almost bringing it down perfectly into Longoria's wheelhouse.
We're 13-5, not that far from the game was.
Yeah, game 1 was 13-4. Now we're 14-5. Match point opportunity number 1 here from Longoria. Mejia has a timeout, elects not to use it.
And I don't think she's gonna give away any points, like she's gonna fight till the end.
Mejia gonna shoot this one, leaves it way up off the back wall. Flat roll by Paola Longoria, high five, quickly exchanged. And Mejia walks off the court ahead of Longoria. Longoria victorious, 15-13, 15-5. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. In just 15 minutes, we will have our second semifinal matchup. It'll be Maria Jose Vargas versus Gabby Martinez. We'll see you back on our YouTube and Facebook channels in 15 minutes.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Oh, let me get out of the picture. I stay in the picture. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Okay. I like it.
1 point, I serve first. And I get 3 serves.
Yeah, do it in Spanish. And then I'll do, let's see. We might be able to do the next 2 in Spanish. Yeah. Do the next 2 in Spanish and then I'll do doubles in English.